IMI had a real good article on nationals that had trouble getting passports. I'm going to actually give you countries where people who are from these particular countries that have trouble getting a second passport. And when I say second passport, we're talking about the fast track programs, because this is where a lot of these people are going now. They don't have to worry about getting and residing in a place for a long time and then getting a passport, because about the quickest and surest way, if you don't have a civil or criminal issue, is going with the Citizenship by Investment program. And they've got them listed here, but they're nationals from certain countries that have a lot of trouble getting passports. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the countries where these people can go and get second passports. And then I'm going to give you the countries that have the fast track programs, and then the actual countries that they exclude. And something that you might want to take in consideration, there are two countries here. I'll go in a little bit better, but and they are Grenada and Montenegro, that will take all of these countries, which is not a positive, it's a negative. It's a positive if you're one of these people that have trouble getting a second passport. It's a negative if you're from the U.S. and you're getting a passport in one of these countries, it will take anybody. Because what happens is you might run into that country having a problem later where they lose their visa-free status to the Schengen countries like Vanuatu is going through right now. So you need to take that consideration. And again, Grenada and Montenegro allowed every single one of these countries, when I say every one of these countries, nationals from these countries to come in and to get passports, as long as they, pass the civil and criminal tests there on the background checks. All right, and I'm not going to tell you the countries that this particular country that's trying to get the national from that country is trying to get a passport from. I'm going to leave out the ineligible part to keep you from getting confused. I'm only going to tell you the countries that they allow, and then I'm going to tell you, go in the individual citizenship by investment programs. If you're thinking about getting a fast track program, that you need to know the countries that they do exclude. And it might give you a better basis on if you really want to get that second passport, okay? Also, folks, if you want to legally get your income taxes to zero, or how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do three things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And don't forget to hit the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. We got over 600 videos. This is where you're going to get all this free information. You have to subscribe to get it automatically. And then go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and ask for some help. All right, let's look at the first country here, Afghanistan. If you're a national from Afghanistan and you're struggling to try to get a second passport, these are the countries that will allow you to get a second passport: Dominica, Grenada, Montenegro, St. Lucia, Turkey, and Vanuatu. Okay. The second country that a lot of people, a lot of countries don't want nationals from is another country called Armenia. Now, if you're an Armenian national, you can get a passport from Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, Malta, Montenegro, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and also Vanuatu. Cuba, which has a lot of egg in its face from the U.S., if you're a Cuban national and you want to get a second passport, you can get one from Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, Malta, Montenegro, St. Lucia, and Vanuatu. If you are from the DR Congo Department or the Republic of Congo, you can get a second passport in places like Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, Montenegro, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Turkey, and Vanuatu. If you're from Iran, you're national from there, you're very restricted. One of the most restricted countries in the world because of the EU and also the U.S. You are eligible for Grenada, Montenegro, Turkey, and that's it. If you're national from Iraq, you can. Iraq used to have a lot of restrictions, but they've opened up quite a bit since the U.S. went in and bombed, and that war was over with. But now, if you're a national from there, you can get nationality and apply for citizenship in the fast-track programs of Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, Malta, Montenegro, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Turkey. The next one is Nigeria. If you're a Nigerian national and you want to get a second passport quick, the countries here will allow you, will accept you, and that is Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, Malta, Montenegro, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, and Vanuatu. Now, North Korea I'm really surprised that anybody would take North Korea, but this is the key right here. There are countries in the fast track program that will take them, and this is why you need to be thinking twice when you go with a second passport country that takes North Korea, because you saw what they did in Malaysia when they ordered the killing of Kim Jong-un's brother. They'll do anything, and this could kill the visa-free travel. It screwed up North Korea's visa-free travel there in Malaysia, and I think what you're going to see is it affected other countries too with North Korea on that. I didn't keep up with the exact countries, but anyway, North Korea is eligible for visa-free, can get a passport in the countries of Grenada, Montenegro, and St. Lucia. So those are three countries that you might want to think twice about getting, because if something happens and they could literally just the fact that these countries have that will allow the passport people from North Korea to get a passport from Grenada, Montenegro, and St. Lucia, it could affect their visa-free status to the Schengen countries later, just for that fact. And this is why a lot of these countries don't want citizens coming in from those countries. They're afraid they're going to get some sort of bad dude coming in. The next one is Somalia. If you are a Somali national, you can get a passport quick from Dominica, Grenada, Montenegro, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Turkey, and Vanuatu. So these are some countries that you need to look at there. Now, Sudan can actually take nationals from all these different countries. I'm really kind of surprised that because there's a lot of stuff going on in South Sudan, but they are becoming a lot more freer country. But anyway, you can get the passport in Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada. Malta will not allow it. Montenegro, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, Turkey, and Vanuatu. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the actual citizenship by investment countries, and then give you the countries that they will not take nationals from. Let's start with Antigua and Barbuda citizenship by investment program. They will not take nationals from Afghanistan, Iran, North Korea, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. All right, the nationals of the countries that that I've listed here in principle are ineligible to apply for citizenship by investment in Antigua and Barbuda, but may become eligible if they meet the following criteria, and that is individuals that are born in these restricted countries but also have migrated before the age of majority and/or have maintained permanent residency in Canada, the United Kingdom, the United States of America, Australia, New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates for a period of not less than 10 years, and maintains no economic ties to any restricted country. If you can pass that muster, you could still be accepted. All right, now Dominica citizenship by investment program. Nationals from these countries, Iran, North Korea, and Sudan, they will not take those people. They'll only be considered if such persons have not lived in these countries for at least 10 years and have no substantial assets there and are not performing and have not performed any business or similar activity in whole or in part in any of these countries. Now, Grenada's citizenship by investment program will actually they will explicitly take it from any of those countries listed. And that's a bad sign, okay, because your chances of getting some sort of restrictions or sanctions where Grenada loses visa-free status can happen because they're allowing anybody to come in and getting that passport. Now, of course, they have to pass civil and criminal background check first. All right, now, Malta is actually they are the strictest of these countries, also the most expensive in their citizenship by investment program. But applicants who are nationals or have close ties to these countries are ineligible for naturalization in Malta, and they are Afghanistan, the Republic of Congo, Iran, North Korea, Somalia, South Sudan, Syria, Venezuela, and Yemen. Now, Montenegro's citizenship by investment program doesn't explicitly restrict citizens of any countries or territories. That's no. In fact, Montenegro's visa-free travel is not all that great anyway. They did extend their program for one more year, but I'll tell you something. If I was you, I would stay away from it. To me, it's you get a lot more visa-free countries from a place like St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis has more visa-free travel than any country in the Caribbean on the fast-track program, and roughly around 161 countries. It's a lot more countries than Montenegro, and then you got Montenegro's. They'll take a citizen from any country in the world, which could affect the visa-free status, with their passport later. All right, now let's look at St. Kitts and Nevis, their citizenship by investment program. Now, nationals of the following countries are ineligible, without exceptions, for participation in the St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship by investment program, and they are Afghanistan, Cuba, Iran, and North Korea. Now, St. Lucia citizenship by investment program bars Iranian nationals from applying for the citizenship by investment program. That's it. They'll let everybody else in. So that's something you really need to take in consideration if you're looking for a St. Lucia passport, because your chances of losing visa-free status to these Schengen countries is a lot greater when you allow almost any national to come in and get the passport. Turkey's citizenship by investment program, nationals of the following countries are ineligible for Turkey's citizenship by investment program, and they are Armenia, Cuba, Nigeria, North Korea, and Syria. Now, Vanuatu citizenship by investment program, the citizens of these following countries are ineligible for citizenship by investment in Vanuatu unless they have resided outside their home countries for at least 5 years and can prove they have permanent residency in another country. That is, they are restricted except in any of these, except for that condition I just mentioned. They will not take nationals from Iran, Iraq, North Korea, and Yemen. Folks, if you want to learn more on this, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. Hit the top bar that says apply with us, fill out the questions, hit that bottom bar that says send it to us. We deal with over 100 citizenship by investment, residency by investment countries all over the world. And I would like to hear from you if you got a question or comment. And folks, don't forget, hit that subscribe button right on your screen right here. You'll get new videos automatically as they come out. We got over 600 videos. This is where you pick up all this good information. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.